Hello, today is the 15th of July, 2013. Today is a Sunday, and it's the afternoon. It's about 7 p.m. The sun is slowly setting over the escarpment, and I thought I would tell you about something. Today we're talking about 4 installments, and it's not some kind of pay equity. What it is the fact that you are the observer and you are the observed. And what does that mean? Well, it seems to me that there is an entity which is living within us, that is our cosmic consciousness, that is our connection with everything, that is a unity consciousness. And it might as well be a foreign entity, maybe an alien entity, or something that is so alien or so old, so ancient, as for us to, because of the trillions of generations, for us not to recognize it. However, the fact that it is observing us, like the sky eye, which might or might not be an observation platform, it might be a projection from the cosmic unity foreign installation entity, whether or not it, because when you seem to be conscious of being conscious, who's conscious of you being conscious? I mean, how? So there's like two things happening, consciousness and unconsciousness. So there's a bridge. Where's that bridge? That bridge, that gap, is the foreign installation, the entity that lives either within and without us, which is the cosmic consciousness. And it is probably multidimensional unity being. Call it God, call it the God part of the brain, which I believe is also, well, not only the pineal gland activates the third eye, but the third eye, tertium organum, it is activated because of one thing, and that is the foreign entity is probably a crystalline form. So you know how the pineal gland, the third eye, gets gucky with calcification? Well, things get calcified when they're crystalline. Well, crystalline, why would crystals go there? Yeah, you have to wonder, because it is a crystal. Crystals beget crystals, and the foreign entity is probably a crystalline intelligence, similar to a computer chip. So whatever, we're really proving the matrix here. The MIB, Men in Black showed that, as a joke, but seriously, it could really be happening. And God lives, maybe was more, well, we have God within us, and maybe that's, the God part of the brain, which is probably, we're probably emissaries for God's work on this planet. In other words, we have a mission here to be recording devices for God's energy, and the energies are quite interesting, aren't they? And if you learn about the energies and understand spiritual energy.
He said he's okay, he made it home okay.
Fantastic. Good to hear. Thanks, Leonard.
Andrew made it home. He's home okay.
Fantastic. Thanks for telling me. Okay. Yeah, our son just got home.
Now.
Okay, so I have to come back home because right now I'm finished walking the dog. The dog's had her nightly business, and we are ready to go back home. Go back home. So there's too many bugs out here. Mosquitoes. I once got bit by a mosquito. I think I got malaria or something. I really was sick one year. I remember that. But I got a very high fever. So that's what happened to me. Oh. But I survived, and now I probably am more in touch with my sensitive side. It is the foreign installation. My God, it's part of the brain. The third eye, but actually it's the first eye. It's one eye. It's a unity. It's probably, and some people believe that the third eye was in the back of the brain, which is really strange. Imagine that, like in the back of the head, and that we don't need it because we can turn around, obviously, but that might have meant that we were like a different dimension and needed that kind of surveying system for the shadow world. Maybe we still can use it for our shadow world when we sleep. And when we do sleep, because I had a run-in today with a shadow world entity from the sun, And I believe they are, so the sun's great shadow, right? So the sun has something to do with the shadow world. Shh, don't tell anyone. Everyone will want one. But it was a really beautiful man, black shadow man, and he was right there on my walk this morning, and I didn't find out until I developed the film, which isn't really film, it's more or less digital now, so everything's pixelated, everything is so many trillions of pixels small, and how small does it get before it disappears into one unity, third eye again, which is the unifying eye, the one all-seeing eye of unification, of being cosmic consciousness with everything, and being sphere and being able to trip everywhere you want to be, because there's no time and space there. It's really wonderful when you figure it out, and good luck figuring it out. I just figured it out. It took me a while. But, no, I knew from a few of my 70s experiences about that. And, out-of-body experiences, seeing things within things. There's a beautiful moth, butterfly, white, good sign, over my head. Saw a yellow bird the other day. That was a good sign. Well, Zoey's taking me. I don't know where she's taking me, so I'm just going to keep going until she tells me where she's going. Where are you going, Zoey? Investigating, are you? She loves walking in the woods, but there's a lot of bugs at this time of night. And I got bit. Not tonight. I'm not sugary. Not eating enough sugar, so they don't like me. So that's good. Now, pathway. During the high winds of this early summer, we had trees falling down, so I can't go through my place that there's a lot of bugs in there too, I imagine, but I love the shade at this time of day. It's a very magical time in sunset. It's really portal jumping, isn't it? Oh, we gotta go back this way. She says, no way, Jose. I say, yes, Zoey. We go back. Daddy wants to see us. I think I took a picture of this. It really turned out cool, those little guys. So many interesting plants I'm learning about. Do you know, I would love to learn more about herbology, and if anyone knows about plants and healing plants, please let me know some things, because I want to work with the plants in this area, and I think they're very magical too. I know there's something very magical over there. It starts with M. I saw it growing on a log. Oh, gosh. Not today, not this year though. I don't know if it's the right climate for it, but thank you. Thank you for keeping me conscious, keeping me alive with God's Spirit. And I think everyone knows that's important, because we're not just material beings having a spiritual experience, we're spiritual having a human experience. And a lot of people did say that. Who? This is a test. Oh God. Chatelain? Miss Chatelain said that? No. Some French dude. I can't remember his name right now. Telhard? Something Maurice? I don't know. My memory sucks. I don't know if that was due to negative experiences, the shock of the new, the shock of things that are too much for the brain to handle can make it go into a state of and it doesn't want to remember those things, and so then there's big blocks of that's because we're not living life the way we should be living, in a peaceful mode. Instead of television, that's too violent. Our society, we have to get back to the alkaline, peaceful way of living instead of the acidic way of living. And I believe it is chemical. Oh yeah, 100%. And so I'm trying to eat less acidic foods, and I find that helps a lot, because my system likes that. It doesn't like certain foods. That looks like St. John's wort. Tell me if it is. Can you tell me what this is? They're pretty. I'll eat them. I'll try a little bit of test, see if they're bitter or alkaloid or not. I did that with mushrooms once, and I don't recommend it, because a lot of mushrooms are poisonous. But you can have a little taste sometimes and just see, and go back, try a little more, try a little more. Try about a spoonful. No. just be careful, because you should know about what they are. You know, if they have a little ring around the bottom of them, or that sort of thing. But a lot of pine trees around here, which is good sign. Oh. Well, bella. We gotta go. Hey, Josie, come on, let's go.
Coming home, Jane?
I am, but it's a dog. She won't let me go home. She's busy. Busy doing what? Sniffing. That's her life. A dog's life is sniffing everything, like their sense. What does it do? What does it do for them? Their whole mode of being is sniffing the right kind of sniff. For some reason, when they hit on the right, they don't want to leave. Maybe it's like they get kind of like buzzed or something because of, and then might be genetic too. Like maybe she's trying to find the perfect sniff for her, like looking for Mr. Good Dog, Good Bar. I don't know. What is that? Looks like an apple. If anyone knows what kind of plants these are, I think these might be raspberry bushes. They might turn into raspberries because they're flowered. They were raspberries last year. I did pick them, but they're very slow this year. We should have raspberries before now. Usually beginning of July, but it was a cold start to summer. Right, Zoey? Anyway, we're back at the meditating rock where I started. So I think I'll leave it for a day and say,
Gonna be here soon, Jane.
love you, I'll be right home. I'm gonna drink. Yeah, Leonard can drink Corona. It doesn't affect him. It's a good drink for him and relaxes him. And me too. When he's relaxed, I'm relaxed. My favorite beer is Hobgoblin. I like a good stout. I think it's because I'm English or something, wannabe. I am a social person, so living alone in the woods is sort of trippy for me. I kind of have to invent, like, hi plant, how are you, friends? It's very lonely, actually. Not really. She's never lonely with me. Right, Zoey? Love you, said Zoey. I love you. Kisses. She's shy. Bye, everyone. From Jane, Zoey, the gully. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow. Have a good evening. Good night.